Can you tell me a little bit about Steve? Like, who is this? What kind of character is this? I know you meet so many different types of rock and roll characters, but Little Steven, I think, might just take the cake. Do you have some sort of nice story about him that kind of explains
Um,
where this guy comes from and what he's about?
well, not really. I mean, I've met him a few times, mostly back when we were doing the Vote for Change thing, which was 21 years ago. We spent a lot of
Mm.
time on that tour, but he wasn't on the cruise at all. He didn't go on the cruise this
Oh,
time because I think he was busy doing something with that guy he works with or something. You know
He's busy.
he's
that
not
that
he's not going to
that
go
Busy
on a
guy.
boat. Are
defending,
you
but he's busy
crazy?
defending the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah, but no, he's just he's such a funny guy. I mean, my he really loved the Minus Five and rock record, and because he it felt like a classic '60s garage rock record, and
Yeah.
so I know he loves that stuff, and he's made this whole thing out of it, this whole you know subculture of the serious channel and all these bands, and he puts out records by him and everything. It's really beautiful because these are bands that wouldn't really necessarily have a great venue to have their music get exposed, and they're all bands that a lot of them are bands that have always been on the underbelly of rock and roll, like the Flesh Tones have never
Yeah.
gotten really big, and they are rock and roll. The Flesh Tones are,
Hmm.
any night you go see them, no matter how many people are there, they're going to kick your ass. They're so good, and it doesn't matter. They live for rock and roll, and I just love that. And that's a lot of bands like that were on the cruise, and a lot of them get exposure on Sirius, on Underground Garage. And
Yeah.
so, but to me, it was just my memories of him are just talking about, with him and Bruce, and saying, well, arguing over what's the best chicken, I was like, well, what do you think, Church's or, come on, KFC. KFC's the best. There's no other answer. They just had that kind of New Jersey kind of thing. It's just so funny to talk about that kind of stuff. That was, he's very much like that guy. I mean, it was kind of like the guy in The Sopranos or something.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
That is
I
how,
think
yeah.
he was really great in that part, and there's a reason for it because it wasn't a big reach for him, I don't think, except for the part about being a criminal.
Yeah. Wow.
That's not him, but but the Jersey guy is still him.
Mm.
That's cool. Just the supportive nature of it. I just think it's, you know,
Yeah, it's fantastic because
yeah,
he's doing it because he just loves this music. He really
yeah.
does. He's not doing it for money. There's no way. Um, so it's a
Huh?
beautiful thing.
Right. I mean, I can see why the two of you are kind of alike. Is that you're just like a lifer. You're on the Bob Dylan Never Ending tour, kind of in a way. You're always
Hmm.
going to be on the
Yeah.
road. Always putting out an album or on the road.